It is officially day one of the basement finishing, and unfortunately we do not have a fairy godmother, we just have me. So before Cinderella can get ready to go to the ball and look so wonderful, she's gotta take a bath. This place smells like a dog. It smells like a dingy basement right now. The first time Jay walked down here, he actually had an allergy attack because he is a little bit allergic to dogs. So we just need to give her a real good scrub-a-dub-dub, and then we will be good to go. And if you ever think that cleaning a basement can't be dangerous, well, think again. This pipe just fell in my head. Moving on, we have some driveway and concrete cleaner that we are going to use to make everything down here smell nice and give it a good clean. I started scrubbing, not realizing that that was getting me nowhere, so then I just poured it on the floor. And I have to be honest with you, this took forever, and at first it was just making mud. That's how much dirt was on the floor. I've never related with Jim and Jeff from Kitchen Nightmares so much.
It's making it dirty here. Can't do this.
What's wrong, Jim?
I can't clean anything.
After scrubbing the floor with the concrete cleaner, I then went back over with a mop just to soak up all of that remaining water after rinsing it off. This went on for about 4 hours. Now you might be thinking, Patricia, I don't want to watch you clean a floor for 4 hours. Well, I didn't want to clean the floor for 4 hours, so we both didn't get what we wanted. But I will speed it up for you. Here you see it's going much, much faster in the video. I wish I had a magic wand and it actually went this fast. I got about halfway done, and then unfortunately it was time to stop for the night. I wanted to be further along, but I do have to work in the morning, and I need to get some work gloves because I'm starting to get some blisters, which will not be good for the rest of the basement. Also, I feel myself getting a little lazy when I'm scrubbing, so it's probably a good time to stop and just come back to it tomorrow. Here we are, day 2, back in the basement, getting ready to get the rest of the floor all cleaned up. I had to stop at this pillar right here, and I made the conscious decision to stop at it so that I would know when to start the next day. And I didn't really take into account that the floor is so filthy that I would just be able to tell right off the bat. It does make me happy though, because it means that what I'm doing is actually doing something. Jay went out and got me some work gloves, which I'm super pumped to try out, so let's just get to work. Lord knows we have a long night ahead of us. Nearly every light today decided it didn't want to show up for work, so that's nice. I'm gonna have real big sexy muscles after this. Finally reached the back of the basement, and it could not have come soon enough. Once again, I gave it a quick mop to soak up all of the remaining cleaner. Got scared by a broom. Took a second to celebrate Freddie Mercury style. And the floor was officially clean. I finished the basement last night. I did all of the cleaning. I even scrubbed the walls. They look really, really good now. But as I was scrubbing, some of the waterproofing paint came off, and I noticed that there was a crack between where the wall and the floor meets that could be a source for some moisture. And as everybody knows, when you're finishing a basement, moisture is the big thing that you are trying to combat. So I'm going to look up some stuff for that today, as far as what to do about it so that it doesn't cause a problem later on when we finish the basement. And then the other thing that I'm doing today is you guys are gonna get to meet my dad. My dad is taking me to Menards to purchase the studs. We're going to take all of the measurements in the basement to see how many studs we need, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, gonna need a thing. Okay.
This is all going to be the center wall. There's going to be a door here in this gap for the bathroom.
Right here.
This is going to be the pet area.
Alright.
And that will come from about the edge of this window right here to about right here.
Okay. So, alright, so you box this wall here, and then this becomes a
Pet room.
room.
Yep.
Okay. This room right here is for exercise.
Yes.
Okay. Does that include this?
No.
Alright.
So there will be another wall coming across from this beam to the end.
Yes.
There's going to be a wall from this beam to here to close out the bathroom, but I haven't decided yet if I want to keep the laundry room unfinished and include it with that storage space. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. Go home. No, improve the lighting. Do these work?
That's a good question. They did 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that bulb. It's lonely looking, but I like it. Okay.
I am not happy. My dad just told me that essentially all of the plans that I had for the basement are not going to work out. There is a beam, a structural beam running the full length of the house. I knew it was a structural beam. It was right in the center, so I didn't think it mattered because we were putting a bunch of walls on it. However, we were also planning on putting doors in it. So our options are basically rework everything, not finish the basement, or we can dig down and make the basement 2 feet deeper, all of which will cost a good $10,000, which I'm not super excited about. That's a lot. That is not what I wanted to hear on day 3. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Bath & Body Works, I'm gonna get some $3.95 soap, and then we're gonna go from there. Everything is going to be fine.